Hello there, Physics 20. Just going to explain how self-assessment, concept map, and create your own questions work. First of all, you're going to have to understand that a rubric really helps to do this. So you're going to be seeing that it starts off with the actual assignment where it's Unit A Kinetics. So that was Chapter 1 and 2 of your textbook. In there, you will realize that there are 5 specific outcomes for knowledge. That's what the K stands for. And then there's 4 specific outcomes for skills. And that's what the S stands for over here. Your goal now is to determine what your current grade is. Look in PowerSchool, and that will determine that. Let's say you're a student that is 71.3%. So what I need to do from there, what you need to do in reality, is 71.3%. First, indicate your name. So let's say you're student A. Next, the title, Self-Assessment Unit A. Then your mark, 71.3%. And then the date, September 28, 2016. So once that is done, if you look back on the rubric, you already got 1.5 marks for that. Awesome. So the next part of the mission is going back to here, and let's read it. What it says, 20-A1.1K, defined qualitatively and quantitatively displacement, velocity, and acceleration. So if you believe you mastered this concept of understanding qualitative and quantitative displacement, velocity, and acceleration, you would say, I understand this concept. But keep in mind, since you are in that range of 70 to 79.9, 71.3%, you need to show me 3 misunderstandings. So look through the list and decide which 3, at least 3, keep that in mind, that you think you still don't understand. So now, let's say you did understand 20-A1.1K. So you would actually start that off by saying that 20-A1.1K, and tell me that you understand it. I understand this concept. Now here's the most important bit, the proof. In the proof, you need to tell me how you learned this concept. Well, since I read in my textbook pages, well, you have to be precise here. So you have to figure out what pages they talked about those 3 things, displacement, velocity, and acceleration. So it could be many pages, as you clearly could see. So let's say it was page 12 to all the way to 25. I'm not sure, but that's exactly what you need to do for that. That's a proof, and I'm happy to see that. Let's look at the next outcome. 20-A1.2K, define operationally and compare and contrast scalar and vector quantities. Let's say you still don't understand that concept. So in this case, do the same format, 20-A1.2K, and let me know. I do not understand this concept. Now, here's the important bit. You have to give me 3 pieces of criteria to get the full marks here, which are how, when, and where you will learn this concept. So I will look over my review lessons on Moodle and learn this concept. Now, where and when. So where? In my bedroom. When? On September 30th at 7 p.m. The reason why we have to say how, where, and when, then it is actually a proof indicating that you will get this done. And then in the future, when you have your midterm and final, you will make the effort of actually going back and thinking, oh yes, I did learn this concept. So you have to do that for the remaining 7. All 9 need to be there. The next piece of information you need to do is a concept map. So these 5 pieces of concepts are from the program of studies, and you will realize one of them is not on any of the concept maps. It could be scalar quantities, could be vector quantities, two-dimensional motion, and so forth. So one of those, or maybe many of them, have to be placed on one of these concept maps. Second, there's many blanks throughout this concept map. So it says right here, complete the concept map by filling in the blanks. So your goal is actually complete that by filling in the blanks. And once you fill in the blanks, there is 1, 2, 3 here, another 2 here, 1 here. Maybe there's another equation here, and maybe several here. Same thing over here. Blanks, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 2 here. Same thing over here. 1 here, 1 here, 3 right here, another 1 right here. So you have to fill in those correct answers for those blanks, and then you'll get the marks for that. For the key equations, there's 6 new equations. That's what these 6 right here, the first 2 rows, are found in chapter 1. And then the last 3 equations are found in chapter 2. Your goal is now to make new questions. When you make these questions, keep in mind, look at your rubric, because you need to also include workings with units and proper significant digits. So the workings will provide the solutions. Don't forget, I'll be looking at how creative you are. And keep in mind, that means creative in the sense of making it interesting. So keep that in mind. I'll be looking for that, and keep in mind grammar and spelling mistakes will be looked at too. So hopefully that answers all the questions for this segment of concept map, self-assessment, and create your own questions. If there's any concerns, do not hesitate to let me know. The best way is to just send it to me in a document over email, and I will read it and take care of it from there. Happy learning.